All right, so you guys have been sending in a ton of questions, a whole stack, really, about this Trump meme coin.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I'm right there with you. Like this thing, it's just fascinating, right? I mean, you've got politics, you've got finance, you've got this whole like meme culture, internet thing all mixed up in one big pot.
It's a very strange brew, I gotta say.
It is, and I'm kind of curious to like dive in and see what's really going on here.
It absolutely,
because there's a lot to unpack.
There is.
We're talking potential legal stuff, financial risks, and honestly, just like a whole lot of, wait, what?
Yeah, lots of head scratching going on, I bet.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And, you know, one of the first things that really jumped out from your questions, I think this is like the big elephant in the room, is the whole legality of it.
Yeah.
Can a sitting president or even like an incoming president be involved in something like this? What are the rules even?
Right. That's a great question because like we have campaign finance laws, right? We have federal ethics rules, all designed to prevent corruption and make sure things are transparent, but they were written long before anybody even thought about meme coins.
Yeah, back when the internet was like a baby.
Exactly. So trying to apply those rules to this situation, it's a legal puzzle, let's just say that.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher.
It is. It is.
And, you know, even beyond the legal stuff, there were some really great questions about the, like, practical side of this Trump meme coin. Like, who's actually running this show? Where's all the money going?
Right, yeah.
Because it's not like a normal company.
It's not. And this is where the whole decentralized nature of cryptocurrency comes in.
Okay.
Because it's really interesting, potentially problematic. Like, think about a traditional company. Usually you can see who's in charge. You can kind of follow the money.
Paper trail, yeah.
Exactly. But with cryptocurrencies, it's built on this thing called a blockchain.
Right.
Which is basically this giant public ledger, so it's transparent. In the sense that anyone can see the transactions, but if you want to trace those transactions back to specific people, specific entities, that's a whole other can of worms.
Okay, so it's kind of like it's transparent, but it's also kind of hidden at the same time.
Yeah, it's a bit of a paradox.
It's kind of like a digital shell game almost.
A little bit, yeah.
And speaking of games, a lot of the questions were about like how this Trump meme coin is being marketed. Is this a real investment opportunity or is this just like cashing in on a trend?
Oh, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
And honestly, you got to be skeptical.
Okay.
Because a lot of times these meme coins, they're driven by hype, they're driven by social media buzz.
Yeah, like just the excitement.
Exactly, not necessarily any real value. So you really got to look beyond the marketing and ask yourself, like, what problem does this coin solve?
Right.
Does it have any real world use? Or is it just riding on the coattails of, you know, a celebrity or a politician?
Yeah, because I saw that phrase in like a couple of your questions. And you even mentioned rug pulls, which honestly sounds terrifying.
It is, yeah. It's basically a scam where the people who create the cryptocurrency, they pump it up, they get investors all excited, and then they just disappear with the money.
Oh, wow.
So you put your money in, and then poof, the rug's pulled out from under you.
So it's like investing in nothing, basically.
Pretty much.
And with so little regulation in the crypto world, it seems like that kind of thing could happen pretty easily.
It can, unfortunately.
That would be scary.
It is, which is why so many of you are asking about safeguards for buyers.
Right, like how can you protect yourself?
Exactly, and the number one thing is research.
Okay.
Don't just buy into the hype, look into who's behind it.
Yeah.
Look into the technology, understand the risks.
Got it.
This isn't like investing in a regular stock, it's a super volatile market.
Yeah.
There are no guarantees.
Okay, so just to kind of recap what we've talked about, we've got legal questions about whether politicians can even be involved in this stuff.
Yeah.
We've got the whole issue of tracing ownership and money in the crypto world.
Right, which can be really hard.
Yeah, and then we've got the very real possibility of scams like these rug pulls.
Absolutely.
And what I think makes this whole thing even more, I don't know, weird and fascinating is this whole intersection of meme culture and politics. Like, it really makes you think, you know? Beyond the whole making money or losing money thing.
Yeah.
What does this trend tell us about how we're engaging with politics and finance in this digital age?
A big question.
It is. And what happens when you throw in that whole meme culture thing where everything kind of becomes a joke?
Or at least an image with some funny text.
Exactly. So I know it's definitely something to ponder, right?
A lot to think about, for sure.
Well, thanks for all the amazing questions, everyone. Keep them coming, because this is a story that's still unfolding.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot more to discover.
That. Until next time, happy deep diving, everyone.
Happy diving.
And stay curious.
Stay curious.